Okay, I think we have maybe 4 problems to try to solve. So hopefully this isn't a big stretch for most of you to solve the first few problems. We'll see. When I say that we are in chapter 1.3 parentheses 1 through 4, that means we're in section 1.3 of the book, and when you get your book, you'll be able to see what that's about. And 1-4 means examples 1 through 4. So if you want to look through the examples in the book to see the problems, then those are the examples that you'll look at. And usually, you'll see this is example 1, example 2, and you'll see 3 and 4. First problem. What would you do first? Yes. Good, yeah. You go from the variables first because it tends to be a little easier to do that. So to move the x's on one side, what are you going to do? Minus 2x from both sides? Come on. Now, I personally would have done this all in one step. I would have also moved the variables, moved the constants at the same time, but we'll do it one step at a time. So now it's, pre-algebra still. Subtract the 3 from both sides and get 5x equals, what's negative 12 minus 3? And divide both sides by 5. What's negative 15 divided by 5? Negative 3. All right. And then we would, of course, go back and check. All of us, I know, would go back and check. All right. Next one. Distribute the 4 and negative 3 first. I try to do both. All right, 4 times m, what was that? Is 4m plus 4 times 9 is 36 equals negative 3 times m is negative 3m. Negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12. Now we'll use the same strategy we used before. Get all the variables to one side. I like positive coefficients for my variable, so I'm going to add 3m to both sides to make my life easier. 4m plus 3m is 7m plus 36 equals 12. Subtract 36 from both sides and get 7m equals negative 24. Have I done all my additions correctly? Okay. Now, what do you tell me no solution? No. What do you tell me the solution is? Divide both sides by 7 and get m is negative 24 sevenths. In Algebra 1, people often struggle with those non-integer answers. Okay? All right. And we got about 2 minutes till I need to send some people for books. Formula for the surface area of a rectangular prism. What's a rectangular prism? A box. Yeah. So surface area of a box would be the area of all 6 sides of a box. Is that formula. Solve the formula for W. Yeah. What did you do to solve this for W? want to isolate my W. So anything that doesn't have a W with it on the side with the other W's, go to the other side. So this 2LH doesn't have a W in it, so let's not keep it over here with the rest of the W's. So I'm going to subtract 2LH from both sides. And lo and behold, I get A minus 2LH equals 2LW. That's canceled. Plus 2WH. Anybody know the trick now? Divide the 2L by both sides. There's a quicker trick. And that is to factor the W, because that's the variable I want. I factor the W from both of those terms. So W times 2L would give me 2LW plus W times 2H will give me 2WH. And now the W is just multiplied by something. So when I have like, 3W equals something, I divide both sides by 3. So now when I have W times 2L plus 2H, I want to isolate W, divide by the 2L plus 2H. And I get that W is equal to A minus 2LH divided by 2L plus 2H. And that's not pretty, but that is solving for the W. Okay? So like I said, we're just going to roll, aren't we? Now we're going to solve x divided by a plus 8 equals b for x, and give any restrictions for a and b. So first we'll do the solve. X over a plus 8 equals b. I want to isolate the x. Yes, ma'am? Yeah, but I want to finish this problem. Thank you. As soon as I finish it, remind me again. How can I isolate the x? Yes. Multiply both sides of this equation by a. So I get a times x divided by a. The a's get to cancel, and I get x plus a times 8 is 8a equals a times b, or b times a, however you want to write it. Now I need the x. What do I do to get the x? Get rid of the 8a. And that gives me x equals, that's gone, a b minus 8a. Okay? So there's my answer, but it says find any restrictions. Restrictions are that I don't want to take the square root of a negative number, and I don't want to divide by 0. I have one division here in my original problem, right there. If a is 0, then I will have an undefined answer. So my restriction is that a